Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll get you on the phones for Clash with Kenzie, trivia for Dave Matthews Band tickets. Highly sought after 2 shows coming to Northern Ireland. That'll be about 60,000 people in 2 days over there. So you will be there if you beat Kenzie in trivia. And if you don't, everybody listening should stick around anyway because we always give them away even if Kenzie wins.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Thanks to our great crew members, we have identified the play-by-play call of the Hinsdale Lions Township game. We'll give you that in a second because first, we have to talk about the Bulls game last night. One for the ages of the Chicago Bulls, who've given away all of their stars this year in trades, which I approved of course. But thought this would be just kind of a wash the rest of the season. They were up 50 at one point last night against the 76ers, a former playoff contender team, not this year at all. And they ended up winning 142-110. The Bulls had 6 players in double figures. The Bulls' 18th pick in the 2022 draft, Dalen Terry, is averaging 3 points a game. He dropped 17. That's when he probably went to the bench and texted his parents. Said, "Turn on the game, man. I'm feeling it. I'm in a zone. I'm in this effing zone, man."
And they were like, "We don't have an antenna. We can't see it." Chicago Sports Network. We can't watch the game.
Can you imagine that the players get a free subscription to the Chicago Sports Network to give to their parents, you think?
They're owned by Jerry Reinsdorf. Of course not.
And in fairness, they should be playing. So, why do you need to watch it?
No, I mean the parents watching it.
Oh, their parents.
Their parents, yeah.
Oh.
They might be
Like,
playing.
I want a subscription. Like, Jerry's gonna be like, why? Be in the game. You're there. You got tickets.
Give their parents a password so they can watch their son play would be nice.
No.
Also, the Bulls just picked up Kevin Herter in the Zach LaVine trade. A redheaded guy. His name is Red Velvet, not the Red Rocket. I was hoping it was Red Rocket. He hit 7 threes last night.
Yeah.
That's good.
Everybody was getting in the newspaper today. if newspaper stat line still existed. Oh, I'm in the paper. 7 threes just dropped. It was, the Sixers, a team that was certainly a playoff contender the last several years, just fallen off the map.
Well, once a fraud, always a fraud.
Well, they did, in a way, if you believe in karma, they tanked for 3 years on purpose. This happened about 7-8 years ago. More than that even, really, a little bit later.
Ago, yeah.
Yeah, to acquire picks, it was an analytic thing, and it worked getting Joel Embiid. Turns out the guy likes to eat, and he does not come in shape to games at 7'2", 300 pounds, and it's cost him. He's got a lot of knee problems. Anyway, there you go. The Bulls won. Great day at the Madhouse. So the Cubs beat the Padres 10-5 yesterday to be 5-0 in spring training. On the other side, the White Sox lost 11-3 to the Rangers. The Rangers had 9 runs in the first inning. Case, did you watch that game on your antenna?
I can't because my antenna still does not pick up the Chicago Sports Network. I feel like Kenzie. I feel like I should have got a nicer antenna. I'm going to have to go.
Nicer antenna.
What do people tell you, Kenzie?
Should have got a nicer antenna. I did. I bought 2.
Should have got a nicer one.
Should have got a nicer one.
It's true.
It's true.
Anyways, I'm like, White Sox debut on Chicago Sports Network. Let's unplug the antenna, plug her back in, see if we can pick up the channel. No, of course not. So I'm going to run to the store this week because the problem is that if I can't get Chicago Sports Network on the antenna, I will then have to pay $20 a month to download and purchase the Chicago Sports Network app. I thought it was $10 for one team. It is $20 for a one-team subscription. That is a monthly fee of $20 to watch what could be the worst team in baseball history this year.
So they have 3,
But
obviously.
they may not be.
I think they could break the record.
Yay.
Yeah, I think they could too.
I'm going to be sending people again. I already warned Megan. I go, listen, you buckle up. We're not buying a house anytime soon. I got some people to this White Sox game to see the record break again. But I think so. I thought it was 10, 10, and 10. Blackhawks, White Sox, Bulls.
It's not.
So how did they come up with 20 for the White Sox?
So it's 30 if you want to buy the subscription that lets you watch all 3 teams, Bulls, Blackhawks, White Sox.
$30 a month for
$30
3.
Think about that. $30 a month.
For 3 teams, if you add up all the losses and the win or loss column.
Not good.
Well, not only not good, it's got to be historically bad for all 3 teams in any city having that at this point.
So you've got $30 a month for the full package. Or, and again, I was thinking, well, okay, if 3 teams are $30, I bet one team is 10. I could pay $10 a month for my White Sox. I wouldn't mind that.
But there's way more baseball games, though.
Yeah, but it's $20 a month for every team. If you just want to watch Bulls games or Blackhawks games in just that team, it would also be $20 a month.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, most streaming services are like buy the bundle or go F yourself. You know what I mean?
That is what they told me yesterday.
Yes.
that was what the customer service person said.
They got a pop-up that said, buy the bundle or go F yourself.
They said you could buy the bundle for $30 a month, or you could pay $20 for each team and pay $60 a month if you're not bundling, and then you can do it that way to watch it on the app.
That's like what our Hulu thing did for us, because you could get like Hulu, Disney, and I think it's another one. I forget.
ESPN Plus is the third part of that.
And we're like, oh well, we just like whatever. We just wanted Hulu or something, and it was more expensive to get one.
You just want Hulu? That'll be $472 a month.
I was like, I guess that go have yourself or get the bundle. Okay.
Now, if you get the bundle, it's free per month. It's free for
I'm
7 months.
Okay. We're paying $2 a month. That was the deal.
It's incredible.
$2 a month for all three, or like $411 for Hulu.
Once again, I look at our Chicago sports team owners, and I'm pleading you from a fan of all the teams, even wanting for my White Sox brethren. How about giving us a freebie? The Bears need one free game at Soldier Field. First come, first serve. Just line up and go. I want festival seating atmosphere going on. I want Lollapalooza, the fences to go down, and we go for those seats at the 50-yard line. And for the app, give us a free. It's the first year of your app. You've screwed up the launch of it, clearly. Give it to us for free for a year. I'll pay next year because I want to see the Blackhawks and the Bulls. And I'll even watch a White Sox game here and there. Just give one. That would be such a hand reaching out to the people of Chicago, but they won't do it. And they're not going to lose any money. They're billionaires. They're not making, it's not going to matter.
Ah, viva la resistance. I agree, Brian. Well said.
It's not going to matter. It's not make or breaking any of their homes in any of the states in the country.
King. That's what I'm talking about.
Just one free year is all I'm asking.
Buy the bundle, go F yourself.
Could do that too. Boy, Kenzie, I'd love to end it right there. That was a great way to close out. But I promised that we would honor the two guys, the two kids from Lyons Township who made the best call in sports history. The Hinsdale Lyons Township game. And we have gotten the names. Lauren had it happen. Earlier in the show yesterday, we played this audio. And people from the school said, hey, these are the two guys that did the broadcast. It was Aiden Branstead and Francisco Gonzalez. That's a fun name to say.
It's fun to say.
Francisco. Well, those are two great broadcaster names, by the way.
They are.
These kids have a great future ahead of them. Now, before I play their clip, if you missed it yesterday, this greatest call in Chicago sports history, I got some flack yesterday for not playing the Cubs broadcast. We played the Blackhawks. We played Jordan the Shot. We played some great audio of the best calls in Chicago sports history. And you said, you're a Cubs fan. Why don't you play the Cubs one? Well, I got to admit, and all due respect, Pat Hughes and Ron Coomer, who did this call in 2016, I just didn't think the call carried, and you're going to hear it when I play a little bit of it right now. This was when the Cubs win the World Series after 108 years. Sorry, the
outfielders for the Cubs playing no doubles.
little lead in for it.
Extremely deep in left, Fowler deep in center, Hayward not quite as deep in right. A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it and throw to Rizzo. It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. The Cubs come pouring out of the dugout, jumping up and down like a bunch of delirious 10-year-olds. The Cubs have done it.
That was a great moment for me. Obviously, I was emotional. I was crying. But it didn't feel like this call from these kids for the Hinsdale Lyons Township game over the weekend with a half-court shot to win. And that was an upset because, of course, Hinsdale has won 25 in a row, and Lyons Township is about a 500 team. Listen to this call from Aiden and Francisco.
Cheers! Carroll Dustin is 2 seconds. Shot is off. Oh my goodness! Oh, Scott is going crazy. I'll tell you what.
Shouldn't
In
100?
fairness, the Cubs deserved that reaction.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reaction 108 years should have been. These two guys.
Oh my goodness! Oh, Scott is going crazy. I'll tell you what.
That's what I was doing in my underwear in my apartment, drinking vodka at 2 a.m. when they won. Good Lord.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, let's go. 312-591-8300. Dave Matthews Band tickets on the line for Huntington Bank Pavilion, Northerly Island. 2 shows, as he always does, June 27th and 28th. That's a Friday and Saturday. I will be there, at least at one of them, and I'll see you there. The tickets went on sale this week. They open it up there, make it the biggest it can be, so that's what Northerly Island can do. They can expand. So it'll be 60,000 people over 2 days. 312-591-8300. Call now to compete against Kenzie in trivia. You win, you get the tickets from our great friends at Live Nation, and of course from Brian and Kenzie and Q101. And that's for the Saturday, June 28th show, too. So you can totally party it up all through the day and the next day. So call now to win. And remember, if Kenzie wins, well, don't worry. We're still giving away to everybody listening. So hang tight.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Well, here we go. Dave Matthews Band tickets. And, last year he was up at Alpine, so he kind of skipped the Chicagoland part without, having an easy access to a venue like Northerly Island. So he's got two shows, June 27th and June 28th, and they can open up that venue. It's expandable. So the grass area will be about 30,000 people a night. You'll be there Saturday, June 28th for that show if you beat Kenzie in trivia from our great friends at Live Nation. And, of course, from us here at Q101. Brooks is competing for the tickets. Brooks, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy. I drive a truck, and I actually told my wife this morning, I said, hey, Q101's giving away tickets to the Dave concert up there. I said, maybe I can get in there and compete with Kenzie. And I can't believe that I got picked.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, 41 years we've been married, and now it's like, I can't wait to tell her if I win. I keep telling myself I got to beat Kenzie first.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. She's going to be so excited.
If he wins.
Yes, she will.
If you win, Brooks. If you win. All right, here we
go. Win, correct.
All right, here we go. I want you to win. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Brooks.
Heads.
You said heads, I believe?
Yes.
All right. So the listener has won 2 times in a row. It's heads again.
There you go.
Do people call you Brooks? Do people call you Brooksy?
Yes, they do. My dad gave me that nickname back when I was young, and all my friends and associates always called me Brooksy.
And his associates.
Brooksy, you are so
my
cute.
Friends, my co-workers, I should say. I said associates. Yeah.
Brooksy! I love that.
I get that a lot. Yeah, I've had to live with that my whole life. So.
That's okay. It's across the bear, my friend. All right, Brooksy, here we go. Question number 1, Brooksy. What is the name of the claws on a bird of prey? What are they called? 3?
Tongs?
I believe he said tongs.
Tongs, which you pick up stuff at a buffet with.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not tongs, but God, I'm hungry now all of a sudden. Kenzie, do you know?
Talons?
Talons. That's right. Not tongs, but... All right, back to Kenzie.
That's
But
right.
he had me with tongs. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong.
Let me see that tongue.
That's full remix coming tomorrow. That's funny. I like it.
I'll put Disturbed in there. Don't worry about it.
well, obviously.
1-0 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, we'll stay with birds. What type of bird, usually found in Antarctica, are major characters in the movie Happy Feet?
Oh, penguins.
Penguins. Brooksy hoping he got that one. He didn't get that one, man. All right, here we go. Brooks, what game show has Steve Harvey been hosting since 2010?
Family Feud.
Family Feud is right. Brooks is on the board.
I'd like to see Brooks on
Brooksy.
Family Feud. I'd like to see that whole family there. That'd be awesome.
We'll schedule that for you.
There you go. 2-1 back to Kenzie.
Steve Harvey used to work on this floor in the NBC Tower. He used to be right down the hallway.
Oh, we should bring him back.
He moved to L.A.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so it's the Brooks?
No, it's back to Kenzie. 2-1.
Oh, Kenzie. Which scientific discipline focuses on the study of living organisms and their interactions with the environment? What is that called? Scientific discipline.
Scientific discipline. Not timeout, huh?
No. Take a guess. 3.
Would it biology?
Oh, you got it just number the buzzer.
God,
I know. Brooks, it's
I
terrible.
just didn't think it would be. You can never overthink it. I always say that.
Kenzie's got 3. Brooks has 1. Back to Brooks.
That's right.
Brooks, in The Office, the TV show The Office, characters Daryl, Roy, and Madge worked in what part of The Office? Did you watch The Office?
Don't watch that show much.
How about taking a guess, Brooks?
I don't know.
I didn't even hear what you said, Brooks.
I said the bathroom. I said I don't know.
The back room is not right.
Bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom. Also not right. Kenzie, an office aficionado, probably knows this one.
Warehouse.
The warehouse is right. I know.
Come on.
All right. Is it back to Brooks?
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
back to Kenzie. It's 4-1.
Oh, boy.
I love him so much.
I know. Kenzie, what item originally launched in 2006 and discontinued in 2016 returns to the McDonald's menu this year? What item is...
Snack wrap.
Snack Wraps is right. And Kenzie wins.
Okay, here's the deal. I will run through a wall for him. No one else is getting these tickets but him. Brooksy is absolutely getting these tickets, and he's taking his wife.
I do want to point out, because Kenzie, you never have the text line open during trivia because that would be cheating. The text line is demanding that you give the tickets to Brooks, so we are going to do that today.
Listen, I would beat Brian with a bat. If he said I couldn't give these tickets to Brooksy, I'm in love with him.
Hey, thank you, Kenzie. My wife's going to appreciate this.
We appreciate you. You're awesome.
I mean, I listen every day.
Oh.
Aw, we love you, Brooksy.
We appreciate that, Brooks. And listen, you are going to the Dave Matthews Band at Northerly Island because the listeners demanded it. Listen, I'm the stickler around here. I was trying to say, hey, you got to win. I'm trying to get out. But we have such nice listeners, and you entertained us so much today, Brooks, that you are going to see Dave Matthews. And that wife of yours of 41 years, boy, are you in for a party. I'm going to be there the night you're going, so we'll hang out.
I'm really looking forward to it. This is great. This is great.
All right, Brooks, hang on. Case is going to be giving you the information, and hang on, buddy, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, love you, buddy. What a guy, Kenzie. What a guy.
I want a shirt that says Brooksy on it. I'm his #1 fan.
Oh, boy. Here's a song for Brooks' wife from Shinedown. It's a very glorious, loving song. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.